Hello friends, Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and it's time for another Margarete Miller challenge. Wow, seems like every time I turn around it's time to do another one. This one I found all the stuff okay, but it's not a real reach out and grab you kind of spread, so we'll see. I may have to jazz it up a little. This is week 18. Can you believe it? Week 18 already. Something that emits heat. I've got a sun, a path or a road. I have a picture of a road and then a poem that says the best loved road. Something that splashes. Well, I found some frogs and they splash. White space. I'm going to put down this white piece of paper as my background, and then we'll have some white space here and there. A form. I have this sales receipt, and the bonus was a ticket, and I've got all sorts of little tickets here. I don't know exactly what I'll use. And then I've got some, what did I do with it now? I had some ribbon pulled out that I might want to use on here just to add a little dimension. I also have some washi tape that is a washi of tickets, so we'll see. All right, let's get started. How's everybody doing today? I can't believe we are almost finished with the fourth month of the year already. Does it not seem like it was just the holidays? I just don't know where the time goes. Hey, I was out running errands the other day, and some of you have already seen this, but I was out running errands yesterday, and I came across a place. I've known about this place for a while, but I really never stop in there. And I stopped, my husband and I are out running around, and I said, let's just stop in there and take a look and see what kind of good stuff they have. And I found some fabrics that were really yummy, 100% cotton fabrics. And so I bought a whole bunch of them. And, because they weren't, $15, $20 a yard like I see it, some places. I can't do that and then sell fat quarters. It's just not financially feasible. So I found some where I could sell them at a reasonable price. And so I bought up a whole bunch, and I set up a video sale on my channel. So some of you have already gone in and purchased, and I thank you for those who have. If you haven't, even if you don't want to buy anything, go take a look at the fabrics I have available. I think I had to go back and buy some more because several of the patterns sold out, and I'm not going back again. So as they sell out now, then that's just, they sell out. So I think there's one. It was kind of a farm pattern, and I think that's the only one right now that's sold out. So take a look. They're all $2.50 a fat quarter. Get this glue off here. I'm just using my finger because I'll put down a piece of paper over that when we get ready to use that side of the page. And I think I've got 15 different patterns. Like I said, one of them is sold out, but the others are all still available. All right. Now, I didn't ink the edges on this white piece of paper because we're supposed to be having white space. And I wanted to make sure to leave those white spaces white. So I did not ink up any of the edges on this paper. I'm just taking a little baby wipe while this glue is still wet. And we'll cut off the extra and get to composing. So that was my big excitement this week. And then, gosh, within 2 hours of putting that sale up, I had well, I had sold out of a bunch of the patterns. And so I knew I was going to have to go back. I wasn't sure how much to buy at first because I didn't know, if people would really want it. And I sold out in the first 2 hours. So the next day, that must have been, let's see, what's today? Friday, Thursday. That must have been Wednesday that I was there. And so I went back and bought more of several of the patterns. So I got a big order overnight, which sold out, again, one of the patterns, but everything else that I have I have some left. Some of them not a lot, some of them a little more. My husband was with me. We were out running errands, and he had offered to take me to breakfast, and it was in a part of town we don't normally go to, and I passed by this place. I'm like, I haven't been in there in ages. So anyway, that was my big excitement for the week, messing with fabric. And then my dog, I tell you guys my dog stories. Oh my gosh, that dog. If she wasn't so adorable, she would be sent back to her owner or sent somewhere, because that dog can get into trouble like nothing I've ever seen before. I had all my fabrics out on my table upstairs, our little in-kitchen table. And I was filling orders, and I was cutting up the fat quarters, and the ones that I had already finished with, I had set on one of the chairs at the table. And the chairs are like really tall stools. They're not, the table is high. It's like a bar top size. And so I was stacking up fabrics. Well, my Miss Danny, she decided that she liked some of that fabric, and she took a piece. Luckily, it was a piece that was not the most popular. I'm going to ink up all this stuff while I tell you the story. It was not the most popular, and I had a lot of it. And it was pouring down rain yesterday. She drug a piece of that fabric outside and chewed on it. Luckily, it was not right in the middle. She'd have been in big trouble if that was the case. It was down at one end, and she chewed a hole in it. And she didn't drag it through. It was raining, so it could have gotten really muddy. It was wet, but there was no dirt on the fabric. There was just a hole chewed in one end of it. I was so mad at that dog. And, as soon as I picked it up and said, who did this, she knew. She knew that what she'd done was wrong. And she comes slinking back in the house and running over to my husband to protect her. And I said, oh no, Daddy's not going to protect you. And I swatted her with the fabric. I told her to stay out of my fabric. Well, she didn't listen very well. Because last night, she got another piece, small piece. She didn't take it out in the yard, and she didn't chew on it, but she drug it out of the house onto the little concrete patio outside the back door. And I had that fabric put up. It was not, I learned my lesson the first time, so I don't know how she got it, but anyway. So I put my whole project away, and it's nowhere that she can get to it now. But that dog, I tell you. And, I know that she knows it's wrong when she's doing it. But it's like she just can't help herself. She just can't help herself. Okay, like that. Let's do this last piece here, and then we'll put it all together. Do any of you have dogs like that? That just, she's sweet. She cuddles with you, and you know, she's just really a pretty sweet dog overall. She's got a great disposition, but she can't stay out of stuff. And she's always getting, you know, my pot holders. She has chewed up 3 sets of pot holders now. And I have no pot holders again. Because I had them in the laundry room, and there's a little corner where my washer meets up against the wall. And as I get, and it's off the kitchen, so as I get, I'm going to crinkle this a little bit and give it some personality, because this page needs it. It's all kind of plain and flat. And anyway, I have this spot that's beside the washing machine, and when I finish up with a dish rag or a towel and it needs to be washed, I open the laundry room door and I just kind of, you know, throw it in there on the floor beside the washer. And it just stays there till we get enough towels to run a load of towels. Well, she got my pot holders. That little stinker. Okay, how about this? We'll put this here. Put this over here. Let's pull this up and leave some white space. Something that emits heat. We've got the sun. And we've got the sun is going to go up here, actually, because our frogs are kind of the focal point here. And then I've got some tickets. I've got one there. I've got one there. And I was going to put that one under there. And then I've got some washi tape I was going to put along the bottom for the for just a border. So nothing too fancy this week. Not a lot of extras, but I'm going to do this the top-down method, like Barbara from 49 Dragonflies does, because I have everything kind of where I want it. So I'm just going to glue it together, top down, and then I can turn the whole thing over and glue it all together. The sun, I know, goes up there. And that's going to go there. Oops. That's going to go there, and then our receipt is going to go here. So that's my adventures with the dog this week. She is never a dull moment, let me tell you. Let's see, that's still moving around a little. Let's put a little glue right there. I was doing some cleaning, and I have this huge box of, you know, just scraps of paper and stuff. And so I was cleaning that out and sorting, and I came across all these magazine images that years ago I had cut out. And it's just some of that stuff that I've hoarded away and never done anything with. And that's where the frogs came from. And when I saw something that splashes, I thought, well, frogs definitely splash. So that became my something that splashes. It seems like I still need something on this page. We'll see when we get it all done. Let's seems like it's still missing something. I mean, it's got all the elements, but we'll see. All right, there's everything all, oops, almost all glued together. Now we'll turn it over, and I think I'm going to do glue stick in the middle, and then I'll put some tacky glue around the edges. And I may just pick up bits and pieces of stickers and fabric and ribbon and just put some things on this page to finish it off, because I just don't feel like it's really finished. I mean, I have all the elements, but not so excited about it. All right, let's go around the edges here, just so we get it stuck down good on the edges. So what's everybody up to? This is going to post, this is actually Friday when I'm filming this. This isn't going to post till Monday, so I hope you all had a great weekend. And have a great week ahead. Anybody got big plans? Anybody do anything exciting over the weekend? I think we're expected to get quite a bit of rain. This weekend, on Saturday. Not Sunday, but on Saturday. So I will probably be inside doing more crafting. I've got to get on some metal stuff. I have my first show in May, and that is right around the corner. So I have got to get some stuff made, and I may start that. I was going to start yesterday, and then I just got all caught up in working with the fabric sale. Oh, and this Sunday, oh no, you're going to see this on Monday, so the sale will have already happened. I have, the fabric sale will still be going, but I have a live sale going Sunday night with a bunch of linens that I got at an estate sale. All right, there's that, and then we're going to put this guy right up there. But that sale will be over by the time you see this. The fabric sale will still be up if you want to go and watch that video, and all you have to do is leave a comment to claim something. And you guys know what I did. I was going to leave something open so I could, actually I'm going to put this way up here and we'll just cut off the extra. I didn't leave a space for my prompts. I need to put a big sticker or sign or something on the front of my book so that every time I pick up this book, it tells me, save a space for your prompts. But I already have an idea for them, so we'll see. I'll cut this sun off and let him go over the top. All right, there's that. I may need to glue down some more edges. All right, there we are so far. Now, I need to put something right down here so I can stick these prompts in there. And I'm going to cut them way down, like I usually do when I have to put them in as an afterthought. And I have got another ticket right here. And I can stick those in there, although I don't like that. I don't like it at all. What if we put it up here? and did a top tuck. And I don't know that I need that whole thing, and I don't know that I necessarily like the red. So let's look at, oh, I know what I can do. Where did that washi tape go that I saw? I've got some washi tape here that is ticket washi tape. And where did it go? There it is. And there it is. So maybe I can just put this here and then, oh, but that, well, no, if I take it up high enough, or maybe I should just put it down here. That's what I'll do. These are tickets. Now, I need to ink it up before I put it down for good. Let's move this out of the way. Let's ink it up. I've got my camera situated so that it's a lot closer to me, so hopefully I've been on camera all this time. So I don't have to, you know, push my piece way up on my desk to keep it in camera. And because I know I've been struggling with that and keeping everything where you guys can see it. Okay, where's the top? So it's going to go like that. It's going to go like that. And then I probably cut it down a little too far up at the top here to hold it in, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Just gotta barely get it on up here so you can still see the week. And then I'm gonna tear it down a little. So this is just a little theater ticket. There we go. Now I do want to put something here, maybe a stamp, maybe, let's see what I've got for stamps. There's one that says paid. Might be a little too big. Okay, how about this? We'll put, and I'll use some walnut stain on this. I'm not thrilled about all of this white space on here, but that was the prompt for this week, was white space. So I definitely will ink around the edges. There we go. There's a canceled stamp. And I think that's, oh, this one says, I think this is special delivery. It does. Let's put a little special delivery on here as well. There we go. All right, I think that I think that added nicely to the overall page. So now I need some let's see, walnut stain. I'm not going to put it on my vintage photo dauber because I don't want to get it all. But yeah, we'll put, since we have to have white space, we'll put a little edging on it to give it some more character. I would rather not have all that white space, but darn it, Marguerite, you gave us the white space as a prompt. So I definitely left some. Let's see if we get a little down the middle here. Okay. All right. And we've got a few of these that are sticking up. And I think I'm going to have to use my glue eraser and clean up some glue on here, but that's okay. I'll do that. All right, so there is week 18, Margarete Miller. Let's go over the prompts, make sure we got everything. So week 18, something that emits heat. Well, we have the sun up here. A path or a road, so there's the road there, and then there's the poem about the road, the best loved road. Something that splashes, we have the frogs. White space, we've got several white spaces in this layout. Oops, I was up there off, let me start over because I was up there off screen. Something that emits heat is the sun. Here's our road and a poem about the best loved road. Something that splashes, we've got the frogs and the white space around the page. A form, blank or filled, we have this receipt back here. And the bonus, we have a ticket. And we've got some ticket, actual tickets, and then I've got some ticket washi tape as well. So that is week 18, Margarete Miller. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you watch other people. You can find links to Marguerite's channel or her Etsy store in my description below. And that's where you can get the prompts if you would like. And, you know, do a search on hashtag 2023 CWP18 and you'll find week 18 pieces, and if you want to look at all, you can just do hashtag 2023 CWP, and that'll give you all the weeks. All right, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.